we solved a very important mystery the other day. Okay, so I don't know whoever listens to the end of whoever makes it to the end of the show last week, you hear that I was smelling some weird gas. I was smelling a gas outside of my apartment, right? Well, that's not the mystery we solved because later the next morning, I started smelling something else in my room though. Like I had shut the windows because the gas smell was coming in, and this new smell materialized. And I'm talking to Cemetery Girl. I'm like, yo, like, I'm smelling like a chalky smell in my room. I don't know what it is. It's just like choking me. Like it's weird, right?
It's your ass, man. You gotta take a shower.
So
Dirty ass nigga.
maybe like a couple days later, I'm at Mo's house and we're talking about the gas smell. And he's like, you smell something else, right? He's like, oh, yeah, yeah. He's like, what is it? I was like, I can't really articulate it. Like, I don't really know what it is. And he's like, does it smell chalky? I was like, yeah, it does. He goes, that's crack. I was like, what? He's like, that's crack. And then he goes, do you smell bleach and like cleaning supplies after that? And I was like, actually, yes. Like maybe like 20 minutes later or so, I smelled like cleaning supplies. He's like, yep, they're cooking crack. I was like, what? I've been inhaling crack fumes this whole time? What the hell, bro? Because I don't know if y'all know this, but I'm actually in a new apartment now. I moved from the apartment where I was next to the voodoo priest, but now I guess I'm next to a crack house. So I go from one straight to the other one, bro. It was how freaking insane.
I think that might be why you have a headache, man.
No wonder I was so productive that day. I was very productive that day. I was all energized. I was on that.
You just jerk off a lot, like
yeah. I jerked off more than normal. Now I got a headache. I think I'm having withdrawals from crack.
You need to go cop some from your neighbor.
I gotta go find out because the crazy thing is that there's not a vent in my room, and that's where it was coming from. It wasn't in the living room, wasn't in the kitchen, wasn't in the bathroom where there's vents. So it would like materialized in my room. So either there is a crack house close to me, or I have a ghost in my room that was like smoking crack in his day, and then it's just like a residual haunting where the ghost just does what it normally would do.
You got a crackhead ghost.
I got a crackhead ghost, dude.
Yeah, that's like the coolest type of ghost to have, though. Like, if you could just get him to materialize in front of you,
just blowing on the pipe, bro, huffing on the pipe, huffing on the glass dick. That shit's crazy, dude. Yo, so that's the update on the new apartment. Listen, it's better than living next to the voodoo priest because at least I know these guys next door are industrious. You know, they're hard working. They're up. It was early. It was like 8:00 in the morning. I'm smelling crack. So these guys are up early.
Are you sure they're making it, or they're not just, or they, because they could just be smoking it under you?
Well, Mo said because of the bleach smell, that means they're probably making it. Mo, you know a lot about this crack smell, don't you? You're the one that.
Yeah. So usually in situations like that, when you're cooking it, you don't want the smell to linger too long. So a lot of the times people immediately after like cooking and cleaning, they try to get straight into the bleach and masking the smell with something else. So you have to do it as fast as possible. But sometimes you get people who are not really dedicated to the craft or care about it, and then they'll just like leave and not clean
the craft, bro. My man's talking about it like it's poetry or like gymnastics.
Craft,
yo, that's how you know you used to cook crack. My man said this shit's an art.
So like
my man called it. I don't think I've heard many songs about cooking crack. I don't think any one of those songs is like, yo, this is a craft right here. This is the craft.
Why is our one black host the one that knows about cooking crack, bro? What's up with this?
Well, Pastor knows about it. We called him after that. We're like, yo, I'm smelling this truck. And he was like, yep, that's crack. So he knew about it. I don't think he ever cooked it though.
Why is it that our pastor and our one black host know about crack?
Well,
what's going on in the church?
There's a history.
We came. He was a user, and I was just an artist. So
listen, at least I'm not smelling K2. That would be crazy. That would be horrible. Because you had that, right, EJ, in your old apartment back in Staten Island? You guys are smelling K2 all the time, right?
We were smelling a whole bunch of weird shit.
Yeah, because Clay was telling me it was K2.
Bro, I think one of my uncles used to do crack, and I walked into my grandma's room. His room was underneath hers, bro. I walked in my grandma's room. I smelled like straight up like chemicals. I'm like,
ooh.
That ain't. I know that ain't pot, bro. I can't tell you what it is because I don't know, but it ain't normal shit.
He was into crack, bro.
Smoking that
And then
crack.
Cheryl walked in and she's like, "That's crack." I'm like, "Oh, well, I don't want to know why you know, but okay."
So if you were here, you would have smelled it out. You were like, "Nah, that's crack." You'd
Oh
been
yeah,
like,
I'd have
"No,
been like, "Oh, I smelled this before."
that's that crack. That's
Yeah,
that
people
art."
who really care and that's that focus on making sure they care about their business. They care about making sure that their environment is it's the ones that smell extra and crampy and weird, gray energy in it. Those are your true crack houses. But
Well,
you'll know when you see one. Some the good ones you can never tell.
we know that you were dedicated to this craft and you were giving everybody the best product you can. That's very nice to hear. That's very,
Were you
very
at least
beautiful.
were you at least giving your customers a little free bag before you got them hooked? You know.
First of all, I've never said I sold crack.
Yeah, he never said that.
I
He never said he sold it. He was an artist, though. He was on the
Sorry,
production line.
You were just creating.
He was on the
stuff.
he was on the production. He's not a salesman. He's an artist.
Did you at least get good benefits from your boss? You know what I mean?
He
I had a
can.
good allowance.
Did you say Crow?
I had a good allowance.
Okay, there you go. He can't. I don't think you can speak much about that. I don't think it's I don't think you get into. I don't think you can
I
get
had a
into
good
too many
allowance.
details. That or it's a crack ghost. I guess we'll have to get the Ouija board out here and see what's going on. But thank God having
like crack. Why yes?
Yeah, put yes if you love crack. Knock 3 times if you love crack.
What type of crackhead do you want in your house, though? Like, if it was a ghost?
What type of crackhead? I don't know. Like maybe one that like loves to clean on crack. So you just clean my whole crib. Like maybe like something like that.
You want a hyper energetic
Like a
one that was like
productive
worked at
crackhead.
somebody that worked in corporate America, in stock or somewhere.
Yeah, be
who just
useful.
hit every once in
Somewhere that'd be
once in a
useful.
while.
Yeah. Exactly.
So you wouldn't want the kind of crackhead that my old neighbor used to be, where he would just do his crack and like work out in his front yard.
No. I need to put you to work. We need to,
You don't want
dishes.
the 8-pack having crackhead.
We need you to
the
do the
brolic
dishes or something like
crackhead?
that.
Or the
No.
crackhead that can put stuff in your, fix up your house.
Yeah, something like
Or
that.
about
Exactly. Something like that.
3 bands.
Something productive. Something productive. EJ, we got a story from your neck of the woods right now. Myrtle Beach roller coaster man. Myrtle Beach roller coaster left man paralyzed. Lawsuit claims. Do you know where? What is this? Family Kingdom. You know where that park is?
I don't know where it is, but I have heard of it. And you're telling me somebody got paralyzed from a roller coaster?
On the Swamp Fox wooden roller coaster. You know those wooden ones, they rough. Where they were saying that this roller coaster has been rough and it was banging and clanging and slamming everybody. They said it would kind of jump off the tracks and then slam back down. And it left this guy quadriplegic.
What's that one from Six Flags? Is that King Dakar?
El Toro.
That one breaks down. All the wooden ones break down all the time.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy. It's crazy. This guy broke this man's body down. Forget breaking the ride down. Man's a quadriplegic. Right? That's the one where you don't have the arms or legs, right?
Yeah.
My man's cooked. That's crazy,
so he broke
bro.
his ass and every other
Shout
bone.
out to this dude. That's
Damn.
terrible, man. So they're looking for a pretty penny. I think him and his wife. The wife was like, "Oh my god, it was terrible. It was banging us around. My neck hurts." And then apparently a woman in 2018 rode the roller coaster. She said she has like back issues, but she had ridden a bunch of roller coasters prior and nothing happened. But she got on the Swamp Fox and it was banging her around and throwing her around. And next thing you know, her back has never been the same. And I think she wants some settlement. But what do you think of this roller coaster, EJ? This is in your neck of the woods. What do you make of this?
I think they're gonna be paying that man some good money.
Hey, everybody go down there and get yourself a
I was
lawsuit.
about to say, I think we should all head over there
Get on that coaster, bro.
and collect.
I don't ride roller coasters, but I might have to do this one just for the
I don't either, but I'll get on there if
That
I can
one
guarantee
check, right?
some money.
Get that slip and fall money, falling on the coaster. I don't want to become a
Bro,
quadriplegic though.
I'll get off and be like, I can't see anymore.
I don't want to become.
That's why we go on with pads.
I don't want that quadriplegic. That's crazy, bro. That's
No, that's rough. Bro.
ain't no amount of money gonna fix that one.
Nothing. There's nothing you
I'll
can
take
do.
some.
His wife might just leave him and take the money.
Oh damn!
How is he gonna
My
stop
man's
her?
painting a grim reality for this dude. You say his wife's gonna leave his ass?
I don't know how she could take his settlement money from him.
Well,
I'm
once
sure
he
there's a
catch
way.
it,
I'm sure what is he gonna do?
Yeah.
Where how's he
It
gonna?
sucks. It's like you don't know what this man's life is gonna be like.
She might be
now.
living off of it while she's with him.
Yeah.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully
This is
that's
terrible.
the right
This
thing.
is
Right?
terrible.
Thank
This
you,
is terrible.
Jinx.
Cannot be doing that. Cannot be doing that. That's absolutely awful. But there was another roller coaster story in Ohio where a
Yeah.
man dropped his keys off the tracks, and he goes to them. He's like, "Yo, I dropped my keys." They're like, "All right." It was like 8 o'clock at the time, I think, and they're like, "All right, well, you got to wait for the park to close. We can't just roll in there and grab your keys." My man said, "All right, fuck that." Jumped over the fence and got creamed by the roller coaster. Got thrown onto the tracks. Thrown off the tracks onto the field. They told him not
It's
to
on
go.
you, brother.
Now you know you're retarded.
I mean, that's it.
So we
I don't
smile
know if
at
this
his
people deserved
ears.
it, though. A woman is suing this place in Mexico, this resort, because her and her man got in the hot tub, and on some Final Destination shit, they started getting electrocuted in the hot tub. This is something I've never heard of, and
I've
this
never
is a
heard this
new
happen
fear
before.
unlocked, because we were just in the hot tub a couple months ago, EJ and I. We were hanging out. We were chilling out.
Honestly, bro, I hear about this like a little more often than you think, bro. It happens
Really?
with like the in-ground pools that have like the lights and stuff in them. Yeah, like sometimes I guess like some wires short out or something, bro. But
And they start frying people?
I've never heard of people getting fried, but I have heard of people getting shocked.
It sounded like this girl like kind of got fried. She got like shocked. She jumped out, but then her man couldn't jump out, and she was trying to pull him out. Then she got shocked, so she had to back up, and my man was getting cooked. And yeah, he's I don't know if he's dead or I think he might have died.
Damn, they deserved this check.
I think is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. Damn.
Wow.
Happy
I genuinely
vacation.
feel bad.
Happy
I
vacation.
genuinely feel bad for them.
This is a rare moment, Crow.
Final Destination. I was
Yeah.
picturing like you know like how they have hot tubs where it's kind of like kind of on like a balcony kind of, you know.
Yeah.
I was picturing like the bottom of the hot tub just fell out and they dropped to their death. But
Oof.
this is bad too.
On some
That's
Looney Tunes
terrifying.
shit, the floor just
like
crumbles from
yeah,
under
like,
you. Nah, that might have been a little better. You might be able to survive, but the electrocution, bro, it's over for you. It's over for you. That probably is mad painful too. That's crazy. That's crazy. So Crow and I watched a big Kendrick Lamar and Friends pop-out show in
Let's
California. It was
go.
streaming on Amazon, and we watched it not live. We watched it a couple of days later. We watched not the whole show. We only watched Kendrick Lamar's set. Crow, what did you think of this?
I loved it. Of course I did. Hey yo, we need a picture of your his tombstone. We need Drake's tombstone.
Yeah,
Just
people were calling this Drake's
placed.
funeral or a victory
It
lap
was-
for Kendrick Lamar. You know, he played Not Like Us 5 times at the end. It was great. He played
was amazing.
I think almost all the Drake disses except Meet the Grams, right? That's the only one he didn't play.
Yeah, that's the only one he didn't do. He did the whole. He began with changing the first song up, and saying, you know, might respect you if you give back Tupac's ring. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, there was just a lot of little nuggets that I'm still finding in that show. Between just like all the people that came on stage and but it was just a fucking amazing show. Amazing show. You saw me dancing the whole time.
You think Drake's gonna clap back?
There's no need to. He can't do nothing. Listen,
Now
Drake.
you know you're retarded.
He would have
Drake-
been.
Chill, bro. I don't know about the.
He
the
would have
rap
been.
shit.
I mean, this is like 2 months over already. It's
All right,
done.
first of all, listen. Look, Drake
My
ain't
man
doing shit
Drake is like the
anymore.
dude in the hot tub. He's cooked right now.
He is
Oh,
done.
God.
He's in the ground. We don't want to hear his name. It is what it is. Listen, Kendrick put L.A. back where they belong.
All of
Right?
LA
He
was on the
unified-
stage. All of Los Angeles was on the stage. Every like big ranking blood and apparently like big ranking
Yeah,
gang member was on
Pyro,
the stage.
Crip, and Blood.
You called him. You said pyro.
Pyro, Blood, and Crip.
Pyro, bro. My man called it
Pyro.
pyro.
I said Pyro.
You called it pyro.
I said Pyro.
There was pyro on the
Yeah.
stage though. The pyro was sick. The pyro was sick. The lighting was sick. The
Yes.
stage was sick.
Pyro.
This was I have not seen like a live show in a while. Like a live recording of a show in a while. But this was
Yeah.
one of the best ones I've seen in a while. This was really good. I didn't know every song because I like Kendrick Lamar, but I'm not like on Mo level of like I don't listen to full albums. I like like certain songs, but I mean,
Low level.
he brought out Dr. Dre, which was my favorite part. That was my favorite part, and then he played Humble, which is probably my favorite Kendrick Lamar song. So I had a great
Dr.
time
Dre.
watching it. Not like us hearing it 5 times in a row. They could have done it 20 times. That crowd, bro, was red hot. That was one of the best crowds I've heard in a long time too. That was like a WWE WrestleMania crowd right there, for real.
That was actually my first
Screaming
concert
every
that I actually
line.
watched.
You never watched a live concert like on TV?
No, that was the first one.
Wow. Well, you had a great time.
Other than the ones that you showed me with the underground stuff, but that was my first one, and that was amazing.
Right.
That was fucking amazing. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better crowd. He literally.
I hate to put it.
Do you think he healed LA
I don't
after
know.
Kobe, after Nipsey?
I don't know if he 100% healed LA, but he definitely made a mark. He definitely stitched it up a little bit.
No more bleeding.
I'm not in LA to know. I don't know LA politics like that. You know?
LA's probably still on fire, but
I'm
you know.
sure they might have some little.
But I feel like he took the crown, and listen, I was all hell the king the whole time,
Wow.
dancing, screaming at the TV. I was having a fucking ball.
You weren't even drunk.
I wasn't even drunk.
I'm surprised you didn't
I
pop
was dancing
something
and I
open.
wasn't even drunk. Just high.
surprised.
From one king to another.
That's right, King Crow.
Yo, I have to bow to Kendrick on this one, man. Like
Wow.
he did an excellent job.
Breath control was great. Didn't have a hype man at all. It was just him on stage the whole time.
Stamina's unbelievable. Thank you for bringing
no
it.
help. The pyro was great. It was a great show. I'm glad I
The
watched it.
outfit on point.
You liked his outfit, huh?
Nah, his outfit was fire.
Wow, you really getting that deep. You liked his outfit. It was just a hoodie. It was just a hoodie and jeans.
I mean,
It was just
it was
a
simple.
He really wasn't.
It was
I really did not take
simple.
note of that.
It was simple.
Well, I'm surprised. I thought you're more of a suit and tie guy. You're complimenting a
am.
hoodie and jeans.
But I like it for me.
Oh, okay. You wouldn't like Kendrick. You don't want Kendrick in a suit tie. Well, he's doing
I mean,
a video
maybe,
for Not
maybe
Like
he looks
Us.
great in it. I don't know.
He's doing a video for Not Like Us.
So Kendrick could wear a hoodie and jeans, but when I go to the fucking Waffle House with pajama pants on, I embarrass you though.
Yeah, wouldn't you say a hoodie and jeans is a little inappropriate for such a show of that magnitude, Crow? You would think he should be a little more presentable
I
for
mean,
such
don't
a big
they all
show.
do it?
Don't they all do it? What do you mean they all? What do you mean by that?
Profiling people now?
Yeah, come on. What is this? They all do it?
Rappers.
Why are you not holding them to
Hip-hoppers?
why are you not holding them to a high standard like you hold?
Performers?
Why are you not holding them to a high standard like you
My
hold
man
Eddie?
Bugs
I mean, yeah, I'm not the one paying them. Y'all the one giving them money. I haven't given them no nigga no money yet.
He's performing in front of a large crowd. You don't think that that a jeans and a sweatshirt is inferior dress code for that? You wouldn't want him to be in a kingly outfit?
I would love to see my man in a whole suit and tie, but
Okay, it's getting homoerotic
maybe
now.
I'm the only one.
Sounds like it's getting homoerotic now.
Homo-
Let's tone it down. I don't know. I don't care what you want to see Kendrick in. Really, keep that
Bro,
to
it's
yourself.
Pride Month. Let him rock.
That's true. Happy Pride, everybody. Happy
Yeah,
Pride.
yeah. How you judging
over
me? You
here.
know what I'm saying?
Happy Pride, everybody.
For allowing the thought of a man to come in my mind.
Why would I hinder your fantasies on the show? We're going to talk a lot about your fantasies later on, your marital fantasies. But
My masculine fans.
Kendrick is making a video for Not Like Us, which is probably long overdue. I think everybody in LA is going to be there. I saw them filming it, and I'm ready for it. It's a great song. Undeniable classic hit song. We didn't really get into the Kendrick Lamar Drake beef, but if you think Drake won that in any way, shape, or form,
Now you know you're retarded.
it ain't happening,
Thank you.
player. It ain't happening.
Thank you. You
It's
heard
a
it right
wrap.
here.
It's a wrap. I mean, I'm not really a fan of either one to that extent. And then, like I said, I've said this many times. If I'm gonna like, I probably would like more Drake songs than I do like Kendrick songs. Like that's, I think, undeniable for a lot of people. Like he has more hits than Kendrick Lamar. I think I only really like 2 Kendrick Lamar songs. But I mean, the show was great. And now I guess I like 3 or 4 because them diss tracks were scorching. They were scorching. But in my opinion, the best diss track of all time is No Vaseline by Ice Cube, and nothing will ever dethrone that. But let me tell you what, Kendrick came close. Kendrick came close to that.
I don't listen to either.
So
of
still
them.
didn't get to take it for you.
No Vaseline is literally. I mean, Ice Cube dismantled 5 guys on that one song. It was the greatest. That was the great. Nothing will ever be better. I don't care. Tupac hit him up. It's the best. It's the best. No, forget about it. No, it was like 5 on 5. This was 1 on 5, bro, and he just destroyed him.
We played it back to back, and I have to agree with you on No Vaseline.
Can listen? Well, I might be way off base here, but can we all agree that Eminem is good at diss tracks too?
Yeah, I mean, this is
but we're talking about the best diss tracks in history.
I think everybody would agree he's pretty good at them. Yeah.
Yeah, he's amazing. No one would take anything
So you're
from
saying
him.
there's none of his diss tracks hold up to the ones you guys are talking about?
No way.
Right now?
No Vaseline
No.
is the best, bro.
No.
I
don't even think the people he was
The one you made about his
fighting
mom
with was
so
as
good,
bad
though.
as.
I don't
beat.
think I have an Eminem diss track in my top 5, to be honest. I don't think so.
That one he made about his mom was so good, though.
I mean, he made whole albums about his mother. This album's about his mom.
EJ, these diss tracks literally had real life effects. You know what I'm saying?
So
That's
did the
why I
Eminem
was like,
one. So did Eminem. I mean, Eminem did make crazy great diss tracks, but if I'm thinking of diss tracks that I know, I don't think his is in my top 5. I mean, they're probably in my top 10, but they're not in my top 5. Tupac's Hit 'Em Up is still a classic, you know. But Kendrick is up there now. He's up there. I mean,
do
once you
think
get people
Eminem
dancing
killed
in the club,
Machine Gun Kelly?
that was
do.
all right.
I do.
Yeah, but that man's still out here singing and shit. He ain't dead.
He's doing what he's doing.
That's
he's
fine,
doing
but I
his thing.
definitely do think he did kill him.
He's doing his thing. He's all right. Dre and I were supposed to come up with our top 5 diss tracks of all time. We probably will at some point. We can discuss. We can dissect. We can get into that. But let's discuss and dissect something we've been looking forward to for about 6 months now. Okay,
Ooh.
The Crow and I have been waiting for the new season of Cheer season 3, but unfortunately, that has not come. And from the sounds of it, it will not come, sadly. But the creators of Cheer did do another cheerleading documentary on the Dallas Cowboy Cheerleaders. It's called America's Sweethearts, the Dallas Cowboy Cheerleaders. We watched all 7 episodes. And, let's get into it right now. This is highly anticipated because we were looking for another cheerleading documentary. As we said, it was the same creator. So we said, all right, this is going to be a banger. This is going to be awesome. All right. So first thing I immediately enjoy about it is that it's gonna give you an insight and give you a little view into the Dallas Cowboy Cheerleaders and how they operate and how they work. And the first thing I saw before I even watched it, all the articles were talking about the biggest insight of all was the pay and how these women are compensated. These women are compensated about $75,000. Okay, now this is how it works. They obviously only work for a whole football season. And they really don't work the whole season unless the Cowboys make it into the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? So they work as much as the Cowboys work, and they end up making about $75,000 for the season. And pretty much everybody on the cheerleading team has to have another job. And not only do they have to have another job, because I guess $75,000 is not enough, especially if you're living in a nice big city or whatever the fuck, but because in order to be a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader, you have to audition every single year. So you don't just get carried over to the next season. So, we're on the Dallas Cowboys, us 3, we got to audition again next year. Our spots are not cemented. Now, some people say that might be OD, but I actually like that because I think that...
I was about to say, I like that too, man.
That's really dope.
That keeps everybody up in their game.
Exactly. It keeps everybody up in their game. At first, it was a little bit of a shock. I was like, damn, that's crazy. But it keeps everybody on their toes, like EJ saying, and it adds a little more drama to the show. I know that's not what it was supposed to do, but it did add a little element of the show at the end, which we'll get to.
How many games are even in a football season? There's like 20 or 18.
Listen, I'm on the cheerleading side. I'm not on the football game side. I have no idea.
I'm saying, because you said they only get paid as long as they play.
Yeah, so, I don't know. I don't know how many games. Yeah,
75,000 for 18 games.
13
Listen,
games.
personally, I thought it was fine. I was a little surprised. I thought that they get paid $100,000 for the season, personally. But I didn't think 75 was the craziest amount. I mean, the interesting thing is that the Dallas Cowboy Cheerleaders are the most famous cheerleaders in NFL. And in the first episode, they got into the history and how they pretty much like skyrocketed into fame. I mean, they were more famous than I imagined. I didn't know they were this. They were on TV shows. They have their own Barbie. Last time I've seen them is when they did WrestleMania 39, and I thought they did a fantastic job. They did I forgot what's that big dance they do, the one
the high kick.
No, the big dance number that they always talk about. I forgot what it's called, but they have that big dance number that they always do. It starts with like the guitar intro. It's like the most complicated one. They practice it all season. It's like the most rigorous dance they got to do. So in the beginning, in the first episode, they get into the pay scale. They get into how the Dallas Cowboy Cheerleaders got like skyrocketed into fame and how that came to be, how that came to light. And then the most interesting part of the documentary is the audition process. So this is how it works. You all send in a video of you dancing, and then that's the first round. And then in after they end up deliberating, they invite everybody out to do an in-person audition. Okay, so everybody does their dance. They pick everybody, a big panel of judges from the city. I know Mo really liked the aspect of the different diverse judges because they have like 15 judges from the
it was a lot of fucking
They'll be like,
judges.
the guy that owns the water company, the guy that owns the hair salon, Peggy Sue from the pie factory, she's a judge, because it's very hometown Texas shit. So
it sounds like all the sponsors.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody that's sponsored. I mean, one of the guys was literally the guy that makes the boots for the team. So that was cool to watch, and our girl Anika fucking killed it. She was like the highlight of the dance portion for the second round, I guess you can call it. So after you make it the second round, this is when it gets crazy because then it goes to training camp, and this is where the show like really starts to kick off. And I thought that once you get into training camp, you're in. Like, that's it. They're just training you to become a cheerleader. But that's not true because they have like maybe 40-something girls, like 42, 45 girls
46.
that they let in. But you only they only allow 36 girls. So once you end up making it through 2 different auditions, you have to make it through training camp. That was like the craziest, hardest part I could imagine because at any point there, like you could be doing your little kick and they could be like, come on, can you come see me in the back, honey? Yeah, it's just not working out. Them kicks ain't high enough.
Kicks are not high enough.
Exactly. That's what they.
Yes.
Them kicks ain't
Your
high
high
enough.
kicks are not high enough.
I'm not seeing no attitude. When you first came into the training, you had all this energy. Now I can see that you have no stamina. What happened?
Yeah. You're getting a little pudgy. Have you been eating at the buffet?
Oh shit, you got love handles,
You gotta
sweetie.
fit
You gotta
it to
stop
your
running.
jacket. Yeah, that's how it was brutal, man. It was brutal, and I was tight because my girl Anika, I feel like she got robbed. I feel like she got thrown out off for no reason. Your kicks weren't high enough, bro. You couldn't even.
weren't.
Is that what they really said to her?
They said her kicks weren't high enough. She was the best dancer there, bro. In my opinion,
She was
the best dancer
phenomenal.
there. It was
You gotta do more
bullshit.
stretching now, so
I
she can
guess
kick
so.
higher.
I guess so. They
wasn't
knocked
kicking
off.
high.
They knocked off about 5 girls in training camp. Charlie, who was it? Charlie and the other girl. I liked them too.
Listen. You got to be able to kick high enough for the crowd to see your panties. All right. If you can't do that, you gotta go.
There's no panties
They
being
don't do
shown.
skirts. They do shorts. Okay, you gotta watch. They do white shorts.
just
All
so,
right.
bro.
And that's another aspect of it, which we'll get into, which we'll get into in a second. So yeah, you see that they end up doing a lot of cuts. You learn about that. You also learn about creepy. About creepy fans. There was a guy that put an air tag on Kelsey's car and tried to stalk her.
It was Kelsey, yeah.
She ended up finding an air tag, and the guy found out where she lived. Nothing ended up happening, thank God. But we all know how I feel about air tags on the show. I think those things. I don't think many things should be outlawed and banned, but those things that definitely should be because stuff like this happens. They end up putting it behind somebody's license plate or in their car or under the car. They don't even know where it is till they get home. And if you don't have an iPhone, you won't even know it's on you. I mean, it's terrible. So people say that
so the iPhone can tell you like, hey, there's a tracker.
It'll tell you there's an unidentified air tag around you. and it'll kind of point
at
you to
least
where it
that's
is.
cool. That's
Yeah.
one plus I see for having an iPhone, but
Yeah.
that's about it.
Yeah. So you learn about that. People send them creepy letters, like love letters, and the people get obsessed with them because they give them like any type of attention at a meet and greet. They go around, they do meet and greets for the community, and the guys get obsessed with them.
They probably paid to go there though. They're not giving you free attention. You paid there to go shake their hand. Don't be getting
Actually, I have a friend that's from Texas. She said they used to go to her school all the time and do a bunch of different events in the community.
Man, I would kill for that. At our school. That'd have been great.
Yeah.
That'd have been great. So yeah, there's a couple creepy stories about that, about the love letters and everything. And then we also learned about the physical toll that the cheerleading takes on them. A lot of them have bad hips because they do that jump split maneuver and the kicks.
Shorty had like 12 surgeries.
Yeah, one of the girls that was from the year prior, she got her hip done, she got her foot done, and I'm gonna get into this later. I didn't really think that there was a lot of injuries because this style of cheerleading is not that intricate and not really that advanced or that difficult, but I guess it does take a toll on them, obviously, from the documentary. So I thought that was an interesting aspect of the show.
Bro, let me see you do a split every day.
I can't do it.
For a football
I can't
season.
do it. I can't do it.
Will.
Well, we'll get into why.
That's a good point.
We'll get into why I thought that. We'll get into why, but it didn't look as difficult as, let's say, cheer. We'll get into how this compared to the cheer series in a little bit. But basically, so once it made it through training camp, that was like 5 episodes or 4 episodes, and then it was like another 3 episodes, so 7 total. Then it got into basically what they do for the year, all this stuff, and at about episode 5 is where the series started to go down. Okay, it started to go, and it started to become just kind of lame, just kind of a little
Production
boring.
quality just fell off.
It just wasn't interesting. I mean, there was a couple interesting facts. You had Reese, which is everybody's favorite cheerleader, I imagine.
Jesus baby girl. Like, come on, bro.
Oh,
like,
you loved
gotta
Reese,
know this.
right?
Reese is amazing. Come on,
Reese
she was the best.
Reese was
She was the best.
child of
She
Jesus.
she had nothing to worry about the whole show.
She's
The
like,
whole show.
They were like, how do you think you're going to do? I think I'm going to do pretty well, but that's because I got the grace of God. God's moving my body. God's making me dance this way. The Holy Spirit is moving me around.
Yes.
That's what she pretty much said the whole time.
Yes. She
So
gave it
she's
all
like
to
this
God
big,
when
she's
she
like
was
this
on
big
camera.
religious woman, right? She's like, I don't know, 20 something, and she was all nervous about making the team, but she was like the other best dancer. She might have been her and Anika were the best dancers to me.
Yep.
She was phenomenal, right? And there was a funny little anecdote because she has her boyfriend that she met, her first boyfriend ever. Her first boyfriend ever, right? And she is engaged to this guy. He was telling a story. She was like, I was so nervous when I met my boyfriend. Like I didn't even really talk to guys like that. And he was like, yeah, when I took her on her first date, like I put my arm around her on the movie, and she started hyperventilating. Like I put my arm around her, and she went. He was like, I had to make sure she was all right, bro. We had to rewind that. I thought that was so. Imagine putting your arm around a girl, bro, in college, and you just slide your. He said her heart was beating all crazy, bro. It was so funny. But she was the best, such very, very wholesome, very humble, pretty funny, very, very entertaining. And then you had Victoria, literally the opposite.
Let's go. Let's
Literally the fucking opposite. Okay. And listen, I was with her at first. All right. She got the eating disorder. I'm with you, girl. I got you. She got the self-esteem issues, body issues. Like, I think I'm so hideous. I look ugly. I look fat. I look disgusting. I'm like, girl, I feel you. I feel like she's looking at videos and stuff, and her mom's like, oh, shut your mouth, honey. You look amazing. No, I look like a damn pig in that video. Oh, my God. And she's just so...
I'm not laughing at Victoria. I'm laughing at you.
So that's her. And I'm like, girl, I'm with you on that. Self-esteem issues, self-esteem in the basement. I feel you on that, right? And then she auditions. This is her 3rd year. So this is going on her 4th year. And they're like, oh, she's not really looking too hot this year. Like, you think she's about to get canned in the beginning. So it's a little tense. But she ends up making it. And then the whole time, right? So they have this thing called Team Leaders, which is just a title. It's just like if we're at the game, Mo's a team leader,
Captain
I'm team leader.
and,
We kind of
lieutenant.
watch our section and we, tell our sections what kind of cheer we got to do, what kind of formation we got to get into. They don't make any more money, and I don't think there's many more responsibilities. There may be a few, right? But damn it, if Victoria didn't have her fucking clit set on being a team leader, bro. All the fucking time. But it was kind of crazy. I felt bad for her because she was like, I want to be a team leader so bad. And then it kind of came to light, like, yeah, literally, like, nobody even likes her like that much. Like, nobody really talks to her. She doesn't really talk to anybody. I
feel like the one person that has the self-esteem issues should not be the team leader. You need someone with some confidence. I'm sorry. Look, I'm not trying to shit on her, but you want someone that goes out there and she's like, yeah, I know this shit, and y'all are the shit, and we're gonna get this done. You don't want someone to go out there and be like,
boom, boom, bang,
I can't go out there today.
Nah, I feel you. I think it was like oozing out of her. Like you said, the self-esteem was oozing out.
And
of
this
her.
is something the coaches were saying too. They were saying, look, we want her to actually go out there, make friends, communicate with the people around her. She would just stare at her teammates, stand over to the side. I mean, and then her mother.
Hold on. She did take initiative in training some of the girls,
the rookies.
She did do that, but she didn't hang out with them.
None of the rookies voted for her for captain.
No, that was crazy. That was crazy, right? Because this how they do it this way. They're like, oh yeah, Victoria's like, I help train everybody, help train the rookies, and I'm helping them do their kicks and stuff. And then it switches to the next scene, and they're like. The coaches are like, damn, bro, like Victoria's like helping everybody, and literally nobody voted for her. Like, that's crazy. Like, they're like, wow. They're like, huh? Nobody. Like, literally 0 votes for Victoria. Like, I know that's crazy, right? You think she'd get at least one? And it's like, right? Damn.
Like she's teaching them how to do the moves.
What were you gonna say about her mother, Crow?
Oh, her mother, like she has this whole birthday thing.
No, don't even say a whole birthday thing. She has a birthday.
She has a birthday with her mother and her. Starts off with her doing a TikTok and then blowing the candles off this cake. And the whole time, me, Jay, and Gritty are just sitting there.
Bro.
No, everyone.
Bro. The scene, it's like it shows her birthday balloons, right? It's like, oh shit, it's Victoria's birthday. Sick. Next scene. Her and her mother at the smallest table you can imagine with a little birthday cake in the middle, just them. But it's like the whole room is decorated. There's a tablecloth and it's literally just them. And it's just like so awkward looking. I felt bad. I'm not trying to shit on her at all. No, I felt bad.
No.
That's sad.
I felt bad, dude. It was sad.
There's 32 women on this team.
Hold on. Wait. To add to what you're saying, there's 30-something women, right? And she's a veteran, and there's 28 other veterans. So that means she knows them. Yes. But she did take a gap year for her mental health.
Yes, which everybody was happy about.
Not even the rookie showed up for her party?
Nobody.
Damn.
She didn't invite them.
Oh, well, then that's on her then, bro.
But that's what I was saying about when Victoria wanted to be a captain and all these things. It was like, do I feel bad for her because I understand mental health? Do I understand? Yes, I'm not shitting all those on things her. I understand. That's not what we're shitting on her about. But there's a difference and we can say this because we know what mental health looks like. We've been through it. There's a difference between this and when you're isolating yourself on purpose.
You don't even try. Right?
Huh?
I say you don't even try.
She doesn't even try. She did not try. Towards the end, she just walked out of the party.
Oh, you're talking about no. Yeah, you're talking about the end of the year party.
I'm going fast forward towards that, yeah. But like then she just did that. I'm like,
most times they have like an ending of the year, ending of the season because they didn't make it to the Super Bowl, and everybody's like, it's the last hurrah. Everybody's dancing, and Victoria just walks out, doesn't hang out, and it's like, listen, girl, I'm trying with you, but you ain't. I can't make a good case for you. You're not making a good case for yourself with this. You're walking out of shit, So then. After the party, right? Or no, this is before the party. They have this big tense moment where the girls all go into the office one by one, and you find out who's gonna reapply for next year and who's definitely not, because they want to know so they can make the calendar. So they're like, all right, who's gonna audition next year? Who's not? If you're gonna audition, put your jacket on the left rack. If you're not coming back, put yours on the right. Kelsey didn't do it. She was like, I'm done. I gotta go do my thing. I gotta be a nurse and all that. Oh, I think she might have phased out because you can only do 5 years, by the way. You can only do 5 years. So then Victoria comes in and we're like, oh boy. She goes, can I talk to you? Go ahead, Eddie.
I was gonna say, so everybody already comes in with a limit. Like it doesn't matter how good you are, even if they pick you at all 5 years. After that 5th year, you're done.
5 years. Yep, 5 years. So they all go in. And Victoria comes in, and you could tell just a black cloud comes in with her. And
nice red dress though.
Very nice dress. I don't even remember. I'm just lying. I don't even know.
Mo is
very into fashion.
On people's attires, bro.
Very fashionable. So Victoria walks in, and she goes, before I put my jacket up, can I talk to y'all? I was like, oh, God, here we go, bro. So then she's like, do y'all see me in another capacity, like elevating in any way? And they're like, okay, what are you getting at? She's like, I want to be a team leader. And they're like, let's slow it down, all right? Because first of all, your stamina was kind of lame at the end of the season. You were hyperventilating, like... You were huffing and puffing. You didn't want to be here. Yeah, we didn't even think you wanted to be here. Like, they're just like, listen, it's not for you. Like, it's probably not going to end up being for you. So then she's kind of like, oh, okay, like, you sure? Is anything I can work? She's trying to manipulate them into feeling bad to make her team leader, right? Then she goes, all right, I'm going to retry for next year. I'm going to come back. 15 minutes later, she walks out of the party. She goes, I changed my mind. I'm not coming back. I don't want to even do this. I was like, after the whole season, though, she's like, this is in my blood. My mother was a cheerleader. Her mother was the exact opposite. She was a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader. She was a team leader, like the most popular cheerleader ever. Like everybody loved her. There's like videos of her sitting on guys' laps and doing backhand springs and shit. And Victoria's the exact opposite. So she ended up not going at the end. And we're like, bro, you were crying about how much you wanted to be here. And now you don't even want to do your last year. And they're like, you gonna regret it? Oh, you gonna regret it? I think she will.
She will. 100%. She will. She really has mental problems that she really
she can't go back the next year.
She might be able to because she got some kind of pull. But
I mean,
she won't be though. She won't be on the calendar. She won't be on the calendar because that's why they did that for the most part, is so they can know who to put on the calendar and who not to. Okay. Because the calendar comes out when they're not active anymore. So they're like, yo, who's going to be on it? So anyway, so that was pretty much the series. Back to the overarching review. It really went downhill around season 5. And by season 5, episode 5. And by episode 7, bro, I was asleep, dead ass. Crow and I were watching it because I stayed over. And we watched like the last 5 together, like right when it started to become lame. And we were bored. Like, we would stop it and go watch a whole nother show. Like, it took us so long to finish that. We were like, Crow's like, is there literally anything else we could watch? I was like, yeah, we could watch Selena Gomez's new cooking restaurant show. That show's lit. Like, we like that. That show's way better. It's way funnier.
It was so good. That first episode was good.
Yeah, it was, like, way cool. We watched, like, mad other shit. We watched a Kendrick Lamar concert in between. Like, I was like, yeah, we could watch that again, run it back. Like, I really don't want to continue.
Yeah, they're watch parties.
It just got into the end of the great night. It just didn't. It showed them going to nursing homes and doing the games, and I like some aspects. I like the Christmas show. They had Dolly Parton come. I mean, some of it was fun. One of the girls, it was sad because as we talked about creepy fans, one of the girls got her ass grabbed and groped by a cameraman on the sidelines of the NFL game. And, nothing was able to happen, which was crazy because they said they didn't have evidence when literally they're in a stadium from the NFL. There's cameras everywhere. How could they not have caught that? That didn't make any sense to me. I call bullshit on that. That's bullshit. But by episode 7, we were falling asleep, and I was like... Cheer was exponentially better. This was a 2 out of 5. Am I wrong, Crow?
Yeah.
No, you're not actually wrong. First full episode, phenomenal. It was great.
I wouldn't even say phenomenal for that. I think you're dragging it.
You know why I say phenomenal? Because it I I didn't think, because coming out of cheer, I didn't think there was anything I would enjoy or learn from it. And I learned a lot
Eddie
from
looks
it.
like he's doing a cheer right now. He's got his pom-poms.
You know what I'm
up. He's doing
saying?
a
So
fucking-
God.
I really like Reese. I like certain people aspects of it. I thought after episode 4 it was going to start getting a little bit more spicy, but then they just started showing a lot of stock footage. I was like, there's not a lot of this stock footage. You repeating it now, and I would like new footage.
Yeah, we need current
So that
footage.
was one of my problems. But I would say it was like a 2.5 for me.
Best part of the show, that the women were hot. That's it. They were hot.
And that
There
too.
was something good. They showed them
Don't
getting
you
the
guys-
uniforms
don't
Don't you
in.
guys hate it? Don't
Huh?
you guys hate it when a show starts off good and then just fucking just shits the bed towards the end? It's the worst.
I'm gonna be real, man. Like since the beginning of the show, like I fucked with it, but from the first episode, I was like, after every episode, nothing compelled me to watch the next one except I want to finish it for the show. Like nothing compelled me. Nothing. There was no episode. Maybe when they were doing cuts in training camp, I said I want to see who's gonna get cut. I want to see what's gonna happen because I like, the girls were cool. I like the girls, Kelsey and all these girls. They were good. The women were cool, but it just wasn't enough. A lot of people I think are gonna like this show though. We were talking to other people that enjoyed the show. 2.5 out for me, but compared to Cheer was way more dramatic. Cheer was, the actual cheering, because this is two different types of cheer. It's competitive
Yes,
cheer.
very.
This is all-star and college cheerleading. They're doing, the Dallas Cowboys is more dancing. It's literally just dancing. They're not doing any type of pyramids, back handsprings. They're not doing any tumbling. So number
Really?
one, none of that.
No.
It's just
Then how
dancing.
how can they claim that they're cheerleaders if they don't?
No,
Well, because it is
like
cheering.
we just said, it is
It's
cheering.
a
It's a
type
different branch of cheering.
Yeah,
but
I'm not taking anything away from it. It's still fine. It still takes dedication. It still takes a lot of work. You have to be very fit. You have to be very on point. A lot of the girls, there's a lot of aspects to it. Like some of the girls were great cheerleaders, but they're like, you cannot learn this stuff quick enough, so we have to cut you. Like there's a lot of aspects to it. But
they're even forced to die even harder.
they got to die even harder. They're once they fit in their costume and in their outfit,
cannot
they
go
cannot
up or
they
down.
can't go up, they can't go down. It's like they fit right to your body, like right there. But when you talk about cheer, like Navarro college cheer, they're doing tumbling, they're doing gymnastics. It's way more difficult, which makes the show better. Okay, because literally after every episode, somebody broke their fucking neck. At the end of every episode, it was like, all right, we're gonna do our last pyramid, guys, and then everything's fine. You hear the okay, boom, boom, yeah, right there, boom, and then they're like, oh god, okay, call a medic. Oh my god, she just broke her ankle. Oh god,
Monica
oh my
running
god,
in those heels.
and then once they drop somebody, like, all right, y'all gotta do 50 push-ups for fucking that up. This cheer practice ain't over. Because the practices were way more difficult. Okay, well, they're doing this shit in 100-degree weather. They're doing the most. They're doing the most difficult cheer you could imagine. Like the year before, they did the most difficult cheer, and then the next year they go, "We about to make this shit 10 times crazy. So get ready, y'all." Like people are doing like 5 backflips in the air and falling on their head. People are getting injured all the time. And what I enjoyed, like I said, the training camp aspect I enjoyed, right? Because it brought a lot of tension. It brought a lot of it was very intriguing to see who's gonna get cut. But cheer was even better. Because you got
Is Cheer
40
also from the South? Because
they're in Texas. Yeah, they're in Texas too.
Yeah, this school was in. Yeah,
It was in
the
Texas
school
too.
was Havana.
The two things you got to know about Texas: they love their cheerleading and their church. Those are the two big aspects of each one of these shows. They're always in church. They're always
Jesus
talking about Jesus,
Christ,
right?
church, and cheer. Christ,
Right.
church, and cheers.
Church,
Oh
cheer.
shit!
So, but in cheer though, there's more drama because there's 40 people on the squad, but only 20 make mat. And like we said, after every practice, either somebody messed something up or somebody got injured, so they're always changing the rotation. And it can literally change right before their final cheer in Daytona, which is their big cheer, the big competition. Like in the first season, during the big cheer, during the big dance, somebody fell on their fucking head, and they had to stop the thing, and they had to sub somebody in. Like, so literally, the kids are vomiting the whole show. They're crying the whole show. They're all swollen. They're all anxious to see if they're even gonna make mat, and you do not know if you're gonna make mat till like the last second. So the drama's more. and this is not really good for life, but it's good for the show. You got to admit, like, there's way more trauma in cheer. It's more dramatic. The
Yes.
kids went through way more crazy shit, which makes it more, interesting to watch. It's terrible that they went through that stuff, but I mean, and the people were more interesting too. The actual cheerleaders were more interesting. They were more lively.
Were any parents arrested from these to me this sounds like confessionals. Like, yeah, they made me eat dog food and beat me in the yard.
No,
like,
one of the guys from the squad
parents.
was arrested though because he was fondling the young boys. So that was not good.
Oh my
They
God.
walked out with his hard drives like he was Jared Fogle in season 2.
Oh no!
Yeah, it was bad, man. It was
It
bad,
was really
bro.
bad.
It
I was really
bad.
sad because I love that kid too.
And that was like that was like the most like well loved, one of the most, besides like Morgan and Alexa, whoever.
Mm-hmm.
Damn,
So-
son, that ain't good.
Every aspect of cheer is better. The stories, the people, the cheering. 5 out of 5. So there's our review on the America's Sweetheart, Dallas Cowboy Cheerleaders. You probably don't need to watch it now. You probably don't need to watch it now after we gave our review, but check it out. People had a lot to say about it. Crow, let's hear about your wedding. You're gonna have a lot to say. Let's get into your deep dark fantasies.
Let's everybody take a moment of silence real quick. I'm gonna take you on
Now
this
you
beautiful
know you're
journey to my wedding. Let's go. Let's start off outside. It's gonna be. I want my wedding to actually take place at a camping site, right? I love the way cabins look. I like being in nature.
Camp Crystal Lake.
Something like that. This is one of this. Yeah. There's actually a nice lake near us, camping site near us. That I can't tell people that location though. But anyway, I want it outside mainly. I want a nice, instead of the long what is that?
The aisle.
Cloth that long aisle, white aisle that people put down. I'm thinking purple or black, something with gold stitching in it.
Wow, royal.
Yeah, gold stitching in it.
You are a royal king.
Yeah, you gotta have it nice, nice and royal, nigga. You know what it is? The aisle seats, I want it to be long, black, and the
Like you.
yeah.
Are you gonna have an assistant? Like,
Okay. I'm glad you brought it up. Yeah. Are you gonna have a wedding plan, or are you doing this all you and Jay?
Nah, I want a wedding planner.
Okay. Are
Wedding
you sure you're not
planners
gonna
no.
You sure not gonna be at odds with her?
Yeah.
Nah,
you wouldn't be
that's
doing
not
a
how we're
wedding
doing
planner.
that. We're not doing it that way, bitch.
I'm a king, and I
I'm
want
a black African royal king.
Never.
We don't
You don't-
do that dumb shit.
A true wedding planner would never argue with the person's decision.
No, we're not saying she arguing with you. You arguing with her.
Yeah, we're saying you are.
Why would I argue with her? She's gonna be doing exactly what I want.
You're not
It's my-
argumentative?
Not with a wedding planner. She's there to help me bring out my ideas. That's her job.
Yeah, and she might bring up a suggestion. You'd be like, "Don't suggest shit to me."
Nah, we
I'm
don't
the
do
king.
that
If
shit.
her suggestion is cheaper, hell yeah, you better bring it up.
Cheaper? No. This is your one day. How dare you?
This is your one. You are saying-
I said I did not say.
You said cheaper.
I did
You will
not
spare no
say
expense.
I'm gonna go in debt for my wedding. I said I want my dream
You
wedding.
need to go in debt for your wedding. You didn't go into debt for college, so you got to go into debt for something in life. It needs to be for your wedding. All right?
I didn't go in debt for college because I was smarter. So I have to be
That's because
smarter
you're
here.
blind. That's why you didn't go to debt for college. We all got scholarships. What are you crazy? Don't try to bring your wit into this. So anyway, continue. You got your big black
Hey,
seats.
I was not gonna just throw that information out there like that, man.
Like nobody knows that we got scholarships for being blind. Like, come
Most
on.
people don't know that shit, bro.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, we
Most
blew your
people don't
spot.
know
Respected your
that.
intelligence.
Most people don't know that stuff.
All right. Well, back to your BBCs, your big black chairs.
So yeah, my BBC wedding. So I'm talking beautiful aisle, right? Purple, gold, line just going on the side, long rectangle. Picture it. The seats black,
Yeah, we're
right? All my boys and family in the front, right?
Mm.
I want some beautiful cherry blossoms.
Very Asian.
on-
Very Asian.
Huh?
Very Asian. Inspired.
Yeah. Well, I love cherry blossoms.
Okay.
I want them starting off where you begin when you guys come in, and I want them on the far left, so basically about 4 trees, and then we're gonna put a beautiful crow statue right where the guy is speaking. Let's go. We're gonna put a nice
Can't
crow
leave the
statue
crows
right
out.
there.
You will have a crow statue. Now you will commission. This is where the debt's gonna come in. What will this be made of? Wood? How will you make a crow? This is gonna be.
You know what?
intricate.
We can make it out of wood.
My man doesn't want
ivory wood. We're gonna spray paint it black ivory wood.
Oh, all right.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get a nice professional handcrafter. He's gonna just carve this fucking statue out with his bare hands. I want his hands to be bleeding.
And you want somebody to plant
cherry blossoms.
My man wants to.
Well, yeah, I mean, so you're gonna have to plant cherry blossom trees, no?
Yeah,
that's gonna take like 20 years. Like,
no, it doesn't. You can get trees already grown and then move them to another site.
You're gonna get trees. That's some Disney shit. You're gonna get trees and
you don't think you're gonna get for this though?
Wait, no.
For flying in trees.
Wait. So this is exactly what you really want, like what you think is possible. You're gonna move trees?
I know it's possible. It is possible. What are you talking about? You said think it's possible. I know it's possible. Anything is possible if you work hard enough, right? This is America, right?
All right.
No. It is possible if you have enough money.
I'm just saying. You're talking about you're not trying to go in debt. You're already in debt with the statue.
You sure?
My man's got trees flown in and shit.
Flying trees, and I gotta look up how much it is to fly a cherry blossom tree in. That can't be cheap.
We got cherry blossoms right in New York State. I can borrow a few cherry blossoms.
Motherfucker said borrow. Like you're gonna dig them back up and bring them back, bro? Come on, man. So like,
so now we're gonna have that. It's gonna be me and her. We're gonna be in our beautiful colors. I'm gonna be in all black, right? Beautiful pink bow.
You?
Yeah, I'm gonna have
a
nice
pink
little
bow
pink
on.
bow. Yeah,
Where,
all
on your
black
head?
pink bow, nigga. No,
all black pink bow.
Nigga, will you put a bow?
A bow tie.
Bow tie.
I don't know if he was little fucking Bo Peep over there.
I didn't think you was gonna think bow in my head, nigga. When you hear bow.
All right. Well, I looked it up. It looks like it's cost about $800 from 300 to 1,000, but 300 to 10,000. But it says the average cost is 800 to move a cherry blossom tree to replant. Cherry blossom.
Wow. And you want 4 of them. I want 4 of them. And you think you're not going to go into debt for this, huh?
Bro, that's the whole wedding. Yo, bro, that's the whole wedding people spend,
like,
dude.
No. That's only, so it's only about 2 bands, close to 3 bands on the trees. All right, bet. Put that to the side.
Yeah, average is 800.
Yeah, 800 per tree.
It might be 1,000 though. Might be 2,000.
Listen. That's when negotiation come in, all right?
Yeah, you're gonna be the one. They're not gonna be. You're gonna be the one that like is gonna be moving your price up and down because they're gonna be like, this is our price. I don't think they're gonna be moving.
Be like, for 4 trees, you can negotiate a price.
I don't think
my man's gonna be like, can you lower the price if I bury them myself?
Like, we'll take off a tree and we'll let you pay for those 3 trees. How about that? We'll let you pay for.
You know what? 3 trees. Actually, I could do something with 3 trees.
3's
too.
Enough.
Anyway, so. Yeah, 3 is a holy, special number. All
right, so you got your pink bow on.
So we're gonna have a pink bow tie on. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna be in her nice dress. I'm gonna have you guys in all pink.
Do you know what color she's gonna be wearing, or she?
I don't know yet. She's
probably gonna want black.
Shit. She probably is gonna want black. To be honest with you,
she's gonna like a damn Tim Burton character.
She probably will exactly look like a Tim Burton character.
She's gonna like Wednesday.
She probably will look exactly like Wednesday.
So we're gonna be in all pink.
Nah, I was fucking with you with that.
I mean, I like pink. I like pink. I just didn't know if that was all pink is crazy. I could do the pink suit if you want, but we got to get a white shirt. You can't have a fucking pink shirt.
Nah. It's not the white shirt. Put a black shirt on.
Okay, yes, pink and black. Go ahead. Okay.
Pink and black. Actually, now that I'm saying it out loud, I really like that idea. I might have to throw y'all all in pink. Anyway, yeah, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna have that for the ceremony, and then we're gonna move into the reception hall. The table's gonna be circle. We're gonna keep it an small intimate wedding, right? We're about 70 people. We're gonna have everything.
70s
the black
intimate?
table, huh?
70s intimate.
70, yeah, 70 is intimate. It's between 50 because 50 is pretty much small. 70 to 100. 100 is like typically large if you go up more. So 70 is it's pretty intimate. It's not that bad. It's not that many people. It's not too many people. Just in case people say I can't make it.
Right. So what is the reception looking like?
So
will you have a flower girl? Will you have a flower girl?
I feel like I want to make Justin my flower girl.
Okay, that'd be perfect. That'd be perfect. He'll be in all pink.
Yeah, I want Justin to be my flower
And will you
girl.
have a ring bearer?
Damn it. You know what? I'm gonna have a crow be my ring bearer.
You're gonna fly
He's
away
gonna
with your
fly down.
damn rings. Will you be releasing crows
That's
instead of
gonna be more
doves?
money to train your
I gotta
crow.
release crows instead of dove. Jasmine is gonna look that up for me.
Okay, all right. So commence with the party. Will this be a Caribbean
So we
themed
got-
party? You're a Caribbean man, very proud.
It's gonna be Caribbean music. We're gonna have some.
Also, people
Damn,
are gonna
I-
be like diving between each other's legs and like jumping through
Oh, my-
tables and humping each other and stuff.
You want soca? You want?
That's
you
what they
want
be
that?
doing at
You
the
want
parties. No, they be humping each
You want
other.
all
and
of that? I mean,
people be flying off.
I mean,
the
if you
balconies.
want that, you gotta wait till like 10 o'clock at night, bro.
Okay, all right.
That shit don't just happen right away, bro. Like you
Once the rum
take your
kicks
time
in.
to get into that.
Once the rum kicks in, okay.
Yeah, exactly. That just doesn't happen. You think just Caribbean people just start the party and everybody's just stripping and drinking and sweating right off the bat? Nah.
I figure Caribbean people show up with a drink or two already in them, you know?
That's
The
right.
pregame.
Pre-gaming it. People gonna be
Yeah,
Dutchy
some parties.
whining.
So we got black tablecloths. On top of that black tablecloth, we're gonna have small, beautiful cherry blossom trees.
On the
You love
tables?
these trees,
On the
dog.
tables?
No,
Yeah.
they're gonna be like more like bush size, right? They're gonna
But
be a
on the
bunch of
tables?
in the center as a centerpiece.
Oh shit, my man's blowing bands, bro.
What are you gonna do with all these trees once the wedding's over?
I
You
guess
gonna
they go
donate
back
them?
to their rightful
We're
owners.
gonna donate them to parks to make them look beautiful.
I don't know. I don't know if you get to keep them. We'll have to see.
Nah, we get to, but these are gonna be centerpieces. We're gonna
First
take
of all,
out.
bro, if he's paying $800 for a tree, he better be able to fucking keep it.
I don't know.
That's all I'm saying. You ain't. What are you renting? You're renting the tree? Come
Nah, I'm
on.
not
feel
renting no
like-
fucking tree. Anyways. Oh, we just donate it to a park. You know what I'm saying? Make it. Maybe somebody else want to use a tree. But y'all all get to write your names in the trees. Make sure to do that while you're there.
Great, thank you. Can't wait.
We're gonna have the beautiful centerpieces. We're gonna have silverware, mainly silver, nothing else. Those are gonna be cheaper. We don't need anything crazy silver. You don't need real fucking silver. Fuck y'all. Throw that shit away.
I mean, if we're just gonna throw it away at that point, just get the fucking plastic utensils.
That's exactly what I'm fucking talking. You're gonna have
You're gonna get
silver,
plastic utensils.
plastic utensils.
Wow, this wedding you're gonna have to after getting them cherry blossom trees. You're gonna have enough money
Yeah,
for
the
this.
trees are blowing your budget.
What is the
nigga.
food? Tell us about the food. This is the most important part.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about any of this that's gonna be there but the food.
So no one cares about your pink.
No, I'm
seat
saying
coverings?
I'm saying that we're gonna be there. Like us being there, nobody's gonna
Alright.
care. The only thing we really care about is the food, right, Eddie? Well, Eddie's
That's
not
all
even
you
gonna
wanna
be
care
there.
about.
Eddie's not even gonna be there. But unless
Eddie
you do
will
it,
be there.
unless
Eddie
you
has
do
to
it
be
in
there.
South Carolina,
Eddie has to be there.
he didn't go to Clay's graduation party.
If Eddie doesn't go, he will never be my friend again. He's cut
Yeah.
off.
I'm gonna let you know right now. You better be prepared for that.
I will block him the day he says he can't
Don't
go.
be a girl. Don't be a girl. You know what he's like.
This is the most important day of my
be
life.
there
He's
on
not
Zoom.
show up. He's my brother, and you're not gonna show up
Is it the most
to my
important
wedding?
day? Is it the most
to
important
my
day of your
fucking
life?
wedding, my dream wedding that I planned out? You're not gonna invite me to my dream wedding? I'm fucking
gotta-
type of
I
friend are
Eddie, he'll
you?
forgive you. He'll forgive
I
you.
gotta try my hardest to make it there, bro, because I gotta see all these trees in action, bro, in real time.
Clay's
I gotta
gonna be
see-
He's not my
pissed.
brother.
Clay's gonna be pissed.
Clay, no, a wedding is
Yeah, this is a lot gayer than
A wedding?
This is a lot gayer than a
First of
master's
all,
bigger
ceremony.
than graduations.
I never heard
It's
somebody
graduations than weddings.
party for college. I never heard of that before.
I found it to be very cool.
No, I'm not saying it's not cool, but I'd never heard of that before. So forgive
People
me.
do
if
it.
I
That's
missed
why you didn't
it,
go.
you know?
That's why you didn't
Yeah,
go.
forgive me.
Because you never heard of it happening before. She said, "This
I
shit
didn't
ain't real."
understand.
I don't
I didn't
fuck about
understand
this.
the gravity of the party.
That's because you didn't graduate.
The magnitude. Yeah, exactly.
Damn. So it's not important because it's not important
Yeah,
to you. It's not
Because you
important.
didn't graduate with your bachelor's, let alone your master's. Damn, we're degree shaming out here now. We got you. Yeah. So what is the food gonna look like?
Oh, I want some. I want to mix
Caribbean,
between
obviously.
Spanish and Caribbean
I'll show
I
up.
really
I'll
do.
show up for the reception.
because I need some empanadas. I need some oxtails.
Right.
I don't know about oxtails, but I do agree with empanadas.
Exactly, for people like you. You don't have to. I need, maybe some. Definitely have to have some
You
good
gotta
fried
get a
chicken.
kids menu for him.
Yeah, I'm gonna have chicken tenders for you.
Yeah.
Hot and ready.
Yeah,
Hot and ready.
We need the autistic.
Well, you know what? I
menu.
have to go if I'm gonna get a personalized menu. I gotta go.
I got, whatever you want your
Got that.
tenders. I'll make sure there'll be an Eddie menu. He will pick from these 5 things. He's Eddie. You give him these 5 things.
Mac and cheese, chicken
Anytime he
fingers,
asks.
fries. Wow.
There will
Anything
be no
else?
sauce.
Yeah,
Never
yeah,
ask him
yeah.
for any sauce.
We need a grill somewhere on the property so someone could grill me up some burgers.
Just randomly. You know what I'm
Just
saying?
all
So
in the corner.
What else is on your wedding
what we
list,
got?
bro?
You know what I'm saying? And what else? We got Caribbean, Spanish food. We're gonna have it's gonna be buffet style because fuck
Okay.
yeah.
Well, what else in term for the wedding? What else in term for that? Anything else you have in your dream wedding conjured up?
What
in your
else I
mind?
have in my dream wedding? I'm gonna have 2 thrones for me and her.
Oh shit.
When you all come up,
Oh my god! What do you have to
And you
kiss
can
your
take
fucking
pictures
feet?
with us.
What do you got to kiss your
You gotta
hands?
kiss your ring?
yeah, you're gonna kiss her ring. You don't kiss my ring.
I'm not kissing anybody's ring.
You kiss her ring.
I ain't doing that shit.
I
Say
don't, I don't,
I'll
I
give her-
don't-
I'll give her a
I don't
hug.
kiss my brother's lady's ring. All right.
I'll give her a
All right,
hug.
nigga.
The queen will
Be
be hugged.
respectful.
I
You
do.
hold,
That's
make
why
you
I'm not
kiss her
kissing
feet.
your lady's ring.
Her hand.
more respect
Be a
for that.
gentleman. Kiss her.
You're
her
gonna
ring.
be on thrones doing
Yeah,
what?
we're gonna sit there while you all give us gifts
Oh god.
for the first hour.
I
You
have
get
I have a
toasters?
request. If you're gonna make us all kiss her ring, can
What?
someone like wipe it off after every kiss? Like I don't want to.
Sure.
I don't want to.
I
I don't
wanna
want to indirectly.
Hey, listen,
kiss
you're
another-
vaccinated. You're fine. You
Yeah.
got the vax.
We're sponsored here.
Yeah, sponsored
All
by Pfizer.
vaccinated. No one is gonna get sick, man.
Sponsored by Pfizer and
Relax.
BlackRock.
Relax. It's just a ring.
Come on. We'll,
You know what I'm
we'll
saying?
make sure we get
She's gonna
vax
be-
right before we go, just in case.
Yeah, but it's also you
Yeah.
also said the ring bearer is gonna be a dirty ass crow. But I don't know.
First of all, crows are not
Hey,
dirty.
Clothes are not dirty.
Fuck it. All right, they're
They
not
like-
dirty.
they
They
clean
clean themselves very well,
There you
actually.
go.
Brilliant creatures.
Yeah, they use mouthwash.
Unlike your fucking
too.
pigeons, okay? You know what's dirty? Your fucking cats. They're fucking dirty.
Oh, they
right?
clean themselves too, really. But
My cats are cuter than any crow I've seen.
They're both cute.
I prefer crows over cats any day.
Thank you.
Any day.
I don't know why, but thank you.
Any day. So you'll be on the throne, okay?
Yes, you'll be giving gifts. We'll be congratulating. We'll take pictures together.
Beautiful.
Yes, I have all my groomsmen. I got Gritty as a groomsman, EJ as a groomsman, Aaron as a groomsman.
EJ will be there via
Justin.
Zoom.
What happened?
Justin, I said EJ will be there via Zoom, right?
He-
I'll hold up the
He
phone
will
for
not
him.
be there.
I'll hold
Do
up
not
the phone
even.
for him.
Don't call. If he doesn't show up and he calls,
Eddie.
you don't walk up to me and say, "Hey, somebody wants to say congratulations to
He's
you." I
such a
will
girl.
smash your phone where
Oh,
it stands.
shit.
I will
He's
break
being
your
such
phone.
a-
So don't walk up to me and say, "EJ is on the phone." I will break your phone.
Girl.
All right, and I won't pay for your phone. I will break it. So you better make sure you have insurance.
Damn, I was literally about to say it's another expense for the
I'm
wedding.
selling one of them. I'm
Not my
selling one of them
expense.
cherry blossom trees.
Phone replacement.
I'm selling one of them cherry blossom trees. Make my money. Make a grand. Wow. So this is your dream wedding. This is what you got.
Yep. No, right here.
Beautiful. Wow.
Right here.
Okay, I'm sure everybody was riveted. Everybody was riveted. The women that listen to this, they're loving it. They love a good wedding plan.
Like the fuck, I'm gonna give you all the good shit. I get the basic one.
You have more?
Of course, he's got more. He already told us.
Nigga. I just gave you the pictures and everything. You think I'm fucking playing, nigga?
What else do you have? What else is on your mind?
No.
Give us one extravagant thing.
That's you don't want no more extravagant thing. I'm coming in on horses. All right, man. There's gonna be tiki torches for the nighttime, bro. There's gonna be party at the lake. Listen, don't worry about it.
You guys are
So you
coming
know
out
how
of
worry
in
about
horses.
it.
movies when people get married and then when they leave they get in the car with the cans tied behind it. Are you gonna have?
I'm
like,
gonna have a
horse
row
carry?
of yeah, and I'm gonna have crows flying right behind me.
Oh shit! Am I even gonna tie crows to the back of his carriage?
Wow.
I don't need it. You don't need to do all that with crows. They're just gonna fly behind me.
Wow. Two pieces of news that maybe I only will care about. Mo, thank you for that riveting discussion. That was amazing. I
What a
loved it.
transition.
Two pieces of news that I may only care about. Fish Tank Season 2.5 coming out tomorrow. If you're a big fan of the show, you know that We love Fish Tank. Fish Tank is an internet reality show that runs 24/7 for 6 weeks, but season 2.5 will be running for 2 weeks, and it is a vampire-themed season this year. And season 3 will be coming out soon. So if you want to watch Fish Tank, make sure you get there. It's fishtank.live, and we will be discussing it once the 2 weeks are over. We'll probably be talking about what we thought about Fish Tank on the show. So make sure you watch that. And also, they're going to be making Hooters wings in the frozen section of the grocery store. So we're about to get Hooters at the grocery store. This is beautiful. They said it's the first time this is happening, which I do not think that's true, because I remember being a little boy seeing Hooters wings in the frozen section when I was a child. But they're rolling out Hooters frozen wings, so we'll be when we get our hands on that, we'll be trying it. We'll be talking about it, all the different wings. I heard they're only at Publix for now, so if you do have a Publix by you, send us the wings with some ice and some dry ice overnight. Send us a nice $100 shipping package, and we'll be very grateful for that. I'll give you the address to my new crack-infested home. This will be amazing.
Isn't like, I don't know if you call it like a chain of food shopping places, but isn't that mostly in the South?
Publix, yeah, I think so. I think you got that shit over there.
I do.
We'll get us some wings.
Thinking, I'm like, are you talking to me when he's saying I want?
Go get us some wings. Some dry ice, and send it over overnight, baby. We're ready to go. We're ready to try. They should be out nationwide by the end of the year. So, Crow and I will be loving that. We'll be trying that. And it'll be amazing. So, there you go.
They're probably going to fucking suck, bro.
Stop.
I'm so sorry.
Just stop. The shit I've seen you eat,
so
bro.
Fucking hard, bro.
The shit I've seen you eat, bro. Get out of here.
I'm not saying nothing about. I'm saying the company's probably going to put out some shitty ass product.
I was about to ask, like, is there a specific company that you would like to see?
I don't really know of any like that.
I would say Tyson's. Like, if you want someone to do your chicken, you want Tyson's to.
You think so?
Do your chicken for you. I think so, bro. Tyson's make good, especially like frozen chicken. Like Tyson's is the way to go.
I don't think Tyson wants to be associated with Hooters.
Why? That give them more press.
I don't think they want that. I think they have enough press with the way they treat their chickens. I think they're all right. They're worried about people.
I'm gonna eat this chicken, and I pray that it's good, but I feel like it's gonna suck.
Yeah. Well, compared to some of the things I've seen you eat, I'm sure it'll be great, actually. So there you go, everybody. Thanks for listening. Peace and love. Watch Fish Tank. See you next time.